I'm a griot, the keeper of history of my West African tribe, a storyteller, and a teacher. I have a special story to share with you about a tricky fisher and a bridge made out of a log. When I'm ready to begin, I'll clap my hands once. When you're all ready to listen, you'll clap your hands twice. And now it's time for our story. One day, a hungry fisher set out to catch some fish to sell at the village market. He came to a wooden log bridge crossing the river.
I will cross this bridge to the other side of the river. I know a place on that side of the river that is usually a good place to fish. After I catch the fish, I'll sell it at the market. And I'll have lots of money to buy a good basket, some cloth, and maybe some bread, yams, and other good things to eat.
The fisher crossed the bridge. Well, it wasn't really a bridge. It was only an old log that stretched from one side of the river to the other. The log bridge had been used by everyone in the village for many, many years. It was the only way to get across the river. Even more important, it was the only way to get from the village to the market.
I think I have a nibble. Yes, this is it. Nothing.
The fisher tossed his line into the river again and again. He got more and more hungry. And as the blazing sun beat down, it got hotter and hotter.
Did he catch anything?
Nothing.
That's right, nothing. All that morning he tried. The fisher pulled out lures with feathers on them and lures with insects on them, but he didn't catch anything. Then he tried using wiggly worms. Still, he didn't catch anything. He continued to try with all of his might to catch some fish.
Did he ever catch anything?
Nothing.
Right again, nothing. The sun continued to burn down upon the poor fisher, and he was very hungry. He felt he would die of hunger if he didn't catch anything soon.
My plan was to cross the log bridge and catch lots of fish on this side of the river. I wanted to sell the fish at the market and buy a good basket, some bread, and other good things to eat, but I didn't catch any fish.
So he can't buy a basket or bread?
Or other good things to eat. And he was very, very hungry.
I'm hungry, hungry, hungry. I can't believe this turn of events. My great-grandfather was a fisher, and my grandfather and my father before me. My family has fished in this very river for generations. It is how we have always earned a living. If I can't catch anything soon, I must think of another way to get the things I need.
The poor fisher was about to return to his home. He had one foot on each side of the log bridge, and he saw someone else starting out on the other side of the log bridge. It was a basket maker with a load of baskets.
Jumbo.
Jumbo, how are you today, Fisher? Did you catch anything?
No, I didn't catch a single fish today.
That's too bad, but I don't have time to talk. I must hurry to the market so that I can sell my baskets.
Suddenly, the fisher thought of a way he could get a basket.
Stop! Don't try to cross the bridge.
What is wrong with it?
I think the recent rainstorms must have loosened it. If I don't hold it in place, it'll fall into the river and no one will be able to get to the market.
That's nonsense. I just crossed this bridge 2 days ago. Besides, you didn't cross.
I risked my life crossing this bridge. Besides, I'm an excellent swimmer. If I fall in, I can always swim to safety. But out of the goodness of my heart, I decided to wait here and warn everyone of the danger they face.
I don't believe you. I'm going across. I don't care what you say.
As you wish, but remember, you've been warned.
As the basket maker starts to cross, the fisher secretly shakes the log with his foot. The basket maker isn't looking.
Oh no, the bridge is falling. Help, I'm going to fall to the river.
Quick, turn back. I warned you that it was too dangerous.
What should I do? I have to get to the market to sell my baskets. This log is the only way to cross the river.
I know what you should do. I'll hold on tightly to this end of the river while you cross. But dear sir, I think that you're carrying too much baskets. You must leave some behind or you'll fall into the water below.
You are right. If I carry all these heavy baskets across the bridge, I might fall to the river. Thank you, my friend. I will leave 2 baskets on the side of the river for you. Please pick them up when you return here on your way home.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Please, it is a token of my appreciation.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Well, if you want me to have them, how can I refuse? I will hold the log with all my strength while you cross over. Careful now. Steady. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Safe.
The basket maker thanked the fisher and hurried off to the market, never realizing that he had been tricked. 2 of his nicest baskets were now left behind on the bank for the fisher.
Now I have 2 beautiful baskets. but I'm still hungry, hungry, hungry. I must get something to eat. Wait, I think I hear somebody coming.
It was a weaver with a load of beautiful, multicolored kente cloth. The weaver made the kente cloth especially for the king, and it was very valuable.
Oh, Jumbo.
Jumbo.
It occurred to the fisher that he could get some of the weaver's beautiful kente cloth in the same way he got in baskets.
Stop! Don't try to cross the bridge. What's wrong with the bridge? I'm holding it so I won't fall into the river.
But I've always been to the market. I have some kente cloth and I have to sell this treasure. I must hurry if I'm going to get to the market in time.
I'm warning you, I barely made it across. And the basket maker just risked his life crossing the bridge to get to the market.
Oh no, what happened to the basket maker? Why, there are some baskets on the ground here. Did the basket maker drop them when he fell in?
Well, all I can say is that the basket maker is no longer here with us.
How unfortunate. The poor, poor man. But I must get to the market no matter what. I know what I'll do. I'll run across the log bridge very quickly. And that's how I'll get across safely.
The weaver adjusted the bundle of cloth on his head and tried to run across the bridge. As soon as he reached the middle of the log, the fisher secretly shook it with his foot.
Help, help, I'm falling.
Go back before you fall in. You'll never make it all the way across. It's much too dangerous.
The fisher stopped shaking the log. The weaver ran back to the side of the riverbank where he started his journey, grateful to be alive.
Did you see that? I almost fell in. Now what am I going to do? I must get across the bridge so I can get to the market.
May I make a little suggestion, my friend?
Please, go ahead. What should I do?
Well, I advise you to lighten your load. You are carrying too much cloth. You must leave some behind or you'll fall into the water below.
You're right. If I carry all this heavy cloth across the bridge, I might fall. Thank you, my friend. I will leave some of this cloth for you. Please take it.
Oh, I can't do that.
Please, take it.
Okay, if you want me to have them, how can I refuse the kindness? I know what I'll do. I'll repay your kindness by holding the bridge with all my strength so that you can get across. You can cross over now. Careful now. Steady. Slowly. 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 Safe.
The weaver thanked the fisher and hurried off to the market. Now the tricky fisher had two beautiful baskets and some lovely kente cloth waiting for him on the other side of the river. He was just about to cross the log bridge and claim his goods when he heard something.
Someone's coming down the path. Jumbo!
Jumbo!
It was a big stack of bread, a farmer with a basket of yams, a woman with a basket of fruit, and a man with several bags of rice. The fisher thought he could get some food in the same way he had gotten baskets and kente cloth. He figured if his trick worked with the basket maker and the weaver, it would work on the baker with the bread, the farmer with the yams, the woman with the fruit, and the man with the rice as well.
Stop! Don't try to cross the bridge.
What's wrong with the bridge?
I'm holding the line so I don't fall into the river. Well, I had every intention of fishing until on the side of the river, but when I tried to cross the bridge, I noticed that it was very shifty. I barely made it across with my life. I decided to stay here and warn everyone of the danger.
There's nothing wrong with this bridge. I just crossed it yesterday. It's as solid as ever.
Well, that was yesterday, and this is today. I'm warning you, this bridge starts to shake when you try to cross it. You see the baskets, the basket you left behind when you tried to cross over, and the cloth the weaver left behind when he tried to cross, don't you?
What happened to the basket maker and the weaver? Oh no, did they fall in?
Well, all I'm saying is that the basket maker and the weaver are no longer here with us.
Oh, that's terrible. What should we do?
Well, we have to go off those woods. And it's the only way to get to the market to sell our wares. Maybe if we just go along slowly and carefully, we can make it a little safer. I think we should try. Here, I'll leave the money.
As they all reached the middle of the bridge, the fisher secretly shook the log.
Oh, falling! Help! Help! Stop, turn back! I warned you that you would never make it across. It's too dangerous.
What should we do? Can you help us?
You must leave some behind or you'll fall into the waters below. Now put some of your merchandise down.
eventful night.
After fresh, my friends, we turned until the berms across the bridge and back onto the river. Let's say some of our food behind so we can cross the river safely.
Good thinking. Now come across. I will hold the bridge for all of you. Careful now. Steady. Slowly. 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 Safe.
The baker with the loaves of bread, the farmer with the basket of yams, the woman with the fruit, and the man with the bags of rice all slowly crossed the bridge while the fisher held the log. Once they safely reached the other side, they all thanked the fisher and hurried off to the market. The fisher waited until they were down the road and out of sight. Then he danced and skipped across the log bridge. He picked up the bread, the yams, the fruit, the bags of rice, and the cloth, and put everything into the baskets that the basket maker had left behind for him.
Now the beautiful basket, some bread, some lovely kente cloth, rice, and some fruit. I'm gonna have a good dinner and I won't be hungry anymore.
The fisher danced all the way home, thinking about the sumptuous meal he enjoyed that evening.
What a tricky fisher. He made everyone think that the bridge was too dangerous to cross. That's how he tricked them into leaving all the food, the baskets, and the cloth.
You're right, but remember, even a trickster gets tricked. When the basket maker, the weaver, the baker, the farmer, the woman with the fruit, and the man with the rice returned from the market and discovered that there was nothing wrong with the bridge, they decided to teach the fisher a lesson.
What did they do? Yes, please tell us.
The very next day, the basket maker, the weaver, and all the other people the fisher had tricked met in the village.
I know how we can play the same trick on the fisher that he played on us.
How? Yes, tell us.
In the next village, my brother knows someone who makes his living as a fisher. I'll travel there with my horse and cart today and buy some fish from him. Tomorrow, meet me by the river early in the morning. Bring a bucket with you.
Okay, why?
You will see.
And so the basket maker traveled to the next village and came home later that day with more fish than any one person could eat. The next morning, he met the woman with the fruit, the weaver, the baker, the farmer, the man with the rice by the riverbank.
The fisher crosses to the center of the river every morning to try some. Here, each of you put 2 fish in your bucket and fill it up with water for the river. I've made a fishing pole from this branch. And just in time now, here comes the fisher. Jumbo!
Jumbo, Jumbo! Jumbo, my friends, what are you all doing?
Why fishing, of course. It's a great day for it. We've each caught more fish than we can eat.
Fishing, but that's my job.
Come now, the fish in the river are for everyone to catch.
And can I help if these fish are so eager to be caught they jump from the river right into my bucket?
Mine too. I didn't catch any fish yesterday. I'm gonna come over to join you.
Wait, Fisher, you remember the bridge is loose. I had better help you to get across. But you shouldn't risk it unless you're a very good swimmer. It may be even more unstable than it was yesterday.
Oh yes, I'm a very good swimmer and a person with a good sense of balance.
The fisher walked to the edge of the river towards the log bridge. He knew he had to pretend that the log bridge was loose. The basket maker kneeled down to hold the bridge. As the fisher walked across, the basket maker began to shake the log with his hand.
What are you doing? I fall into the river.
Oh my, the bridge is so loose. I don't think I can control it. Careful now. Steady. Slowly. 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 Oops.
It's not over.
The basket maker shook so hard that the fisher fell into the river.
Oh my, I guess the log is even looser than it looks yesterday.
The fisher floated in the river. And later that day, they ate a fine fish dinner.
guess the fish sure learned his lesson.
Yes, we'll all hope he never tries to trick anyone again.